Hey guys, welcome back to our Thursday night class. Tonight is Squats and Guts, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me turn down the music 1 second. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on legs, glutes, guts, and that's pretty much it. So our entire core. So that means here, down, basically. You guys should know some of these moves by now. I am going to incorporate something different tonight. I feel like it's been long enough that you guys might have these at home, and if not, it's okay. You don't need it. So keep doing your arm circles while I'm chit-chatting. This is a loop band, okay? It's just rubber band, and it's going to go around our ankles for a couple of different exercises. And what it does is add some resistance to our hips and our glutes and just makes it a little bit more challenging to do certain moves. And that's it. So we're going to reach overhead. There we go. And keep reaching overhead. And that stopped the music. Keep on going. There we go. Good. Ankle grabs, quick. Just to get moving. Knee to chest. Couple more. Want to get the body slightly warmed up before we start moving, okay? We're just preparing our joints and our hips for the moves that we're going to do. So we're going to start standing up. I always find that a little bit better. I like to change it up, but if we're standing up, we're going to be doing larger movements. And that way we're not going to exhaust our core before we do these heavy movements where we really need a strong core. So the first exercise we're going to do is the sumo squat. That means our toes are pointed out. Let me just put this down a tad so that you can see. Toes are pointed out to the side. That way we're going to target our inner thighs here. Okay, it changes where we're targeting on our legs as opposed to here. Okay, this will target more of the quads and the glutes. Here we're going to target the glutes, but more so the inner thigh. So dumbbell here, and we're going to come down and squeeze the inner thighs without locking the knees. Come down and squeeze. Down, squeeze. And breathe, hold tight. Squeeze those glutes. Pressing through the heels. Start to keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Make sure you guys pay attention to form and my cues on where you're supposed to be pressing through and what you're supposed to be squeezing. I really want to have a nice clean workout tonight. So the next thing we're going to do is a crab walk. Band goes around your ankles if you have one. If you don't, just hold a dumbbell at your chest. You can still make it a little more difficult. Or you can do both. But regardless, your toes should be pointing straight ahead, not this way. Straight ahead. If they're pointed outward, then you're using your hip flexor in the front. You want to target the hip abductors on the side. We've talked about those two differences in this class many times before. So knees are slightly bent and you're leading with the side of your hip. All the way over and back. Good, again. Chin up, chest is tall. And one thing that we're not doing, we're not squatting and standing up. We're just staying at this slightly shortened height because our knees are slightly bent. Check your toes, make sure they're pointed forward. Good. Okay, so from here, we're going to keep the band on. If you don't have the band again, you can still do this exercise. We are going to do a plank with toe tap. So we've done these before. This time we have the band. So you're in a high plank position. Should be able to see me. Yep. Okay, so in a high plank position, you're tapping back, tapping back. Now, when you bring your feet back, do not lose resistance of the band. If you're using it, keep the resistance. So you're not bringing your feet back together. You're just bringing them back to the most minimal resistance. Here we go. Shoulders over your hands. Breathe. Make sure you're just looking down at the floor, not underneath. Good. And then walk your hands in and roll up nice and slow. All right, very good. Band off. Next exercise, walking lunges. We haven't really done these. I usually don't have the room to do it, depending where I am, but you can hold the dumbbells. Modified version, you can skip the dumbbells. We're just going to do walking lunges. So make sure when you take a step, back knee comes down, you press off the front heel. Take a step, back knee comes down, press off the front heel. Good, continue. Don't let the front knee go over the toe, okay? Back knee comes straight down. Okay, grab a quick water break. We're gonna go back to the beginning. I keep getting scam calls. Let me put my phone on do not disturb. Okay. Sumo squats. Hopefully that helps. They always come in spurts. Toes are out to the side, focusing on the inner thigh. If you don't want to focus on the inner thigh, you can do a regular squat just like this, okay? Your toes are straight or on a slight angle, whatever's comfortable for you. But I'm going to go with a sumo squat tonight. Squeeze the thighs without locking the knees. You can also hold your dumbbell or kettlebell or gallon of water, whatever you're using, down here, or you can hold it up here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Dumbbell down, grab your band. Here we go. Side, side, side. Take your time. Try to be in control. Try not to bounce. As I mentioned before. Then this side. Very good. Shake it out. We're going to come down to our plank with the hands in. And roll up really slow. Very good. Band comes off. Walking lunges are next. You could do these weighted, or you hold your hands like this. I just want to show you the modified version. Woo. Breathe. Good. One more time back. All right, great job. Shake it out. We're gonna go back to the sumo squats. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the inner thighs. And breathe. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the band. Crab walks last time. Remember, we're not bouncing. Last time. Band comes off. No, it doesn't. Well, you guys leave the band on if you have it. We're going to go back to the toe taps. Keep the hips in line with the rest of your body. Shoulders are over your hands. You're looking right down at the floor. Good. Walk your hands in and roll up slow. Very good. Back to the lunges. Grab your weights if you're going to use them. And take your time. Back knee comes down, you're pressing off the front heel. Very good. One more time. Very good. All right. We're going to put the dumbbells down here. I'm going to bring my book with me, okay, because we have a lot to do on the floor. I'm going to also move you guys down a tad. There we go. Okay. So first things first, we're going to do a glute bridge march. So we're lying down on the floor. Our hips are up. We're going to lift one foot up, press through that heel, press, press. Don't let the hips dip down in between, okay? 3, 2, 1. Come down all the way. And we are moving on to a regular bridge hold. Squeeze those glutes. Keep breathing. It doesn't burn, and then it does. After a couple seconds, it starts to really burn under here. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. Okay, next up we have straight leg reverse crunch. So our legs are up here, shoulder blades are up off the floor. We're not moving the upper body, just the lower half. You're gonna inhale, lift, exhale, lower slightly, keeping the lower back glued to the floor. Inhale, exhale. Small lifts. Make sure you stay in control. Inhale, exhale. Flat back the entire way down. Do not let it come up here. Keep that lower back flat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Up next, we have a low plank. And hold. And come down. Very good. From here, we're going to come up to all fours. We're going to do a donkey kick. So squeeze the glute that you're using to kick back your leg. Be sure not to round and arch your back. Squeeze and bring that knee in carefully. Good. Switch sides. Three, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, so the next exercise is a little tricky. If you have someone with you, it will be helpful. If not, you can manage. So we're going to do a lying leg curl. And this is an exercise that I like to do if you don't have a seated or lying leg curl machine. Obviously, you can't do as much weight as you maybe would with a machine, but it's something for the back of your legs. So stand your dumbbell up like this. We're going to be laying flat, but what you're going to do is grab the dumbbell with your feet. Flex the feet. Okay, make sure it's secure between your feet here. And you're going to lower slowly and curl. My legs are basically together. Really slow on the way down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, we're going to turn over and we're going to do a single leg crunch. So we've done these before. You have a dumbbell in your right hand and your left leg is out. You're going to exhale and crunch up towards the ceiling. This isn't about coming forward, okay? It's about going up. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Three, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. Make sure you're breathing out on the way up and on the way down. Couple more. Make sure you're really pressing that back down. One more. Very good. Okay, now we're going to do a frog bridge. So you can add the band to your knees if you'd like. Something extra, okay, will go right above your knees here. Otherwise, you're just going to bring your knees out to the side. You're making a tent with your feet, the inner part of your feet and the outer part of your feet, okay? You're gonna lift, and this time we're gonna target glutes, but more so on this side rather than underneath. So lift and squeeze and lower. Good, keep it up. I'm gonna change the song. Get a little something upbeat here. Keep going. A little better. Lift and lower. You can also add dumbbells like this. If you want to give it a little extra something, just gently on the hips, thumbs underneath to protect your hip bones. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Let's go back to the beginning. We're doing the glute bridge march. Here we go. Good, come down and lift and hold. And come down. Very good. We are on to the straight leg reverse crunch. And then we have our plank. Okay, so we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale. Breathe hard. Very good job, low plank. And come down slowly. We are on to donkey stick. We're gonna finish this second round, and then we can grab a water break, and then we have a third round, and then we'll probably be on to stretching. We'll see. So we are on all fours, and let's start with the left leg. And let me just switch this. There we go. Here we go. Other side. Squeeze that glute before you bring it back down. Very good. Now we have the lying leg curl. Take your time on the way down, really slow. And lift. Last one. Very good. Drop the dumbbell. We are on to single leg crunches. Up towards the ceiling. Breathe out. Breathe in. Three, two, one more, one. Very good. Other side. Press that lower back flat. And last one. Now we have the frog bridges. Okay, so our knees are apart. Our feet are on an angle and we're lifting. They're not like this, okay? Our feet are not all the way on their side. There should be like a little triangle space between your feet. And our knees are about hip width apart or a little bit wider. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, grab a sip of water. Meet me back here in about 60 seconds, and we're going to go through round number 3. All right, you guys ready? We're going to roll back down and start with the glute bridge march. These are easy moves, but they're really important moves, so make sure that you really take them seriously. Pay attention to my direction, okay, listen carefully, and take your time. Here we go. Pressing through each heel. Right heel, left heel, right heel, left heel. Keep breathing and keep those hips up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep down. And glute bridge hold. Keep breathing, squeeze those glutes. Heels are pressing through the floor. And slowly comes down. Very good. Okay, what we have next is the straight leg reverse crunch. Now, if you want to make this one a little more advanced, you can hold a light dumbbell underneath of your head like this. Okay? It makes it a lot harder. Once you get going, you're going to realize how much harder it is. At any time, you can just gently drop the dumbbell. Basically, what you're doing is adding more weight for your lower back to work against. Okay, when your lower back is pressed down here, it's working against your upper body weight that's off the floor and your legs that are lowering away from your body. Good, drop that and relax. We're on to our last low plank. And come down. Very good. Donkey kicks your neck. Okay, shake out those shoulders. Squeeze the glutes and slowly lower. Five, four, three, two, one. Good. Make sure you're finishing out each rep. Flying leg curl. This one is great, and I think you guys, if you're able to grab the dumbbell, I think you guys will really like this one. A lot of my clients really enjoy this if we're doing in-home training. And they don't have, you know, the equipment for a machine curl. Everybody seems to really enjoy this exercise. And it's pretty simple and easy to do. Just getting the hang of grabbing that dumbbell. Make sure you take your time on the way down. Okay, work those hamstrings by going nice and slow. Three, two, one. Very good. Single leg crunches. Okay, remember, crunching up, exhaling on the way up, pressing our lower back down. Switch sides, great job. One more. Good. We have our frog bridge. And then we are going to start stretching. Let's just get a good song. Song selection has not been great tonight. Okay. Everything is slow today. All right, there we go. Knees apart, feet in a triangle position, and lift and squeeze those glutes and lower. Giving up on the music, guys. Really focus on your breathing, okay? All of these are also ab exercises. When you're doing any type of bridge, you're still engaging the core, and the core also includes your lower abdominals, so make sure that you're engaging everything that's coming up off the floor. All right, very good. So from here, we are going to take our right leg, cross it over our left. Hands go through the legs and around, and give that a deep stretch. You should feel it in your right side if your left leg is up like this. And roll back and forth slightly, just to deepen the stretch a tad. And switch sides. Once again, guys, thanks for bearing with me with the music and just being at home in your living rooms. But we just have to make the best of it. A couple more weeks, probably. All right, from here, we're going to sit up and press our feet flat. And just take your left arm and reach over towards your right foot. Deep breaths. Switch sides. All right. The next thing that we're going to do is turn around into a high plank. We're going to press one foot down and stretch out the back of our legs and get our calves in there. Switch. Very good. Walk your hands in and roll up slow. One more thing I'm going to have you do, even though I am cut off, just stretch out your quad. Make sure that the knee is next to the other knee when you're lifting. And switch. All right, great job, guys. I will see you next week. Same place, same time. I hope you guys have a great weekend and stay safe. I will talk to you soon.